terrific look right there at how these guys approach the last few minutes before the tip-off. It's game time in Los Angeles from the Staples Center. All the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. One of the guys
still a big part of his game, his leadership defensively. Collectively, they're a much better team when he's on the floor.
It's the Timberwolves. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win. Mr. Moves passes to Davis. Here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line. The first one falls.
They're really earning their living at the line today.
And the Hornets making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. You talk about earning a living at the line. There's been a big disparity. Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Frank Vogel and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very tough.
We'll take it the other way.
Yeah, they got swept in the 2 games that they played against this club last year. They lost both of them.
Deflected. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Biombo. And that one goes in. Here's Mr. Moves. Covered by Martin. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. You talked about what happened between these two teams last year, Steve. It was a pretty one-sided affair.
Yep, they just had a hard time finding anything that worked against these guys, Kevin. They really did. It was tough for them.
Biombo, he's checked in for Charlotte. Both free throws good for Mr. Moves.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
And he knocks it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throw now.
Well, now
There's the feed to Graham. Number 3. No good from outside.
and are they ever working inside? Good job on the glass.
Excellent job on the glass, Steve. I agree. I mean, they're battling in there. They're fighting, they're scrapping, they're clawing, and they're getting the job done.
Here's Mr. Moves, defended by Biombo. Here's Mr. Moves. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
We're from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch.
First half of basketball. Six on the shot clock. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Left in the first half. The three. That's good. He's got 16.
They're going back to the three-point shot.
Old in the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Outside Matthews. From deep. And another three for the Lakers.
Right now, they got that field.
Here's Ball. No good on the buzzer beater. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lakers lead by 8. And we'll be back with you right after this. 47. Now,
presented by Sprint.
Welcome, I'm Damon Bruce. A great game going on out at Staples Center. Los Angeles in front against Charlotte. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. And on the Hornets side of things, they're managing to hang around. They've dialed up the tempo, ripping and running. It's been a fun one to watch. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Utah Jazz.
I thought the way they attacked the...
Now, here is Morris. Passes to Mr. Moves. The dish to LeBron. Launches it. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
For the lead to the middle. Number 25. Blocked. Here's Bridges. They get the rebound. Number 25. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 4th in rebounding, 6th in scoring. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Not bad for a team that's got an awful lot of young, talented players.
And this is a team that really relied most heavily on the rebounding numbers that you talked about. I mean, at top 5, they're a team that likes to attack the lane at both ends of the floor, really control the glass on defense and try to pound you inside with the offensive boards.
Six to shoot. Here's Ball. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
That one drops. He ties it up. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
I'm sure he feels like they should have the lead right now, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Here's Mr. Moves, defended by Bridges. He kicks to Morris. Takes the 3. That's good. He dishes it to Hayward. Goes up on the block. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, just never seen.
Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Yeah, you know the fans out in Memphis really hoping their team can win that one.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I like the way they've gotten to the foul line throughout the game, guys. Those are important points.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the...
Left in the 4th quarter. And for the Hornets, Hayward out there with Bridges. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And guard position.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevs.
Defended by Hayward. The layup off target. Hornets shooting 41% for the game. From downtown. They'll get another chance.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
Here's Mr. Moves. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
An example right there, guys, of how even as their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
And he nails the third. So it's the Lakers now. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Charlotte making a switch here. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Boy, he looked confident, didn't he? Stepping to the foul line and knocking down a couple.
Lets it go from deep. Nails it. And now they trail by just 4.
Nice play there on that inbounds play, and it paid off with the 3.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Now, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. This is to Hayward. Number 3. It's money from deep.
You got to make a defensive adjustment here because he's just destroying them from three-point range.
Well, even when they've closed out on him, Steve, he's not coming back.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Hornets making a change here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Pass the ball. From downtown. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
So that'll do it for...
It was an okay game for you, but I imagine you're most happy with the win. How do you feel about your individual performance after that one?
I felt great. I mean, I didn't see any issue with my game until you just pointed it out right now, but now I'm really starting to wonder. I saw the final score at the end and couldn't imagine being upset about anything, but here we are now. So at this point, you guys have pretty much rained on my parade. Hope you're happy, man.